What? Ah! Oh, are they sticky? It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. I'm fine. This is fine. Hi everyone, I am Chloe Lukasiak, and today I am getting my craft on with House Beautiful. So it's actually pretty simple. I have this craft kit and I just have to complete it. But the challenge is I don't get instructions. And I'm not naturally crafty, so I feel like I'm just not gonna know what to do. And I'm gonna answer some questions while I film this. What? Is there glue? Oh my god. So, we have this, we have a picture, and we have these little bags. Oh, are they sticky? Maybe they're sticky. Moment of truth. Okay. I mean, it looks pretty good to me. So my first memory of dance, I just remember having on like my pink tights and my black leotard, and I remember my one teacher telling me that I had to like extend my arms and imagine that there was light coming out of the end of my fingertips, and the light had to like reach everywhere so that we would elongate instead of like just cutting our movements off. So I remember that. I've always imagined living in a kind of cottage type home for some reason. I don't know why, because it's never been like what I've been drawn to, but when I see myself just like really like finding a home for myself, it's in like this a white beautiful cottage with like roses through the front yard and a big library and like different nooks for like reading and stuff, and just like a super cozy, comfortable home with like lots of candles. It's very much my vibe. I really like baking. I'm often trying like new creative things just to I don't know, stay creative, just to always keep like those juices flowing, you know, when I'm not acting or writing. The most important thing I learned from Dance Moms is probably that a lot of people are gonna try to get you down, and they'll go to like extreme lengths to hold you back, which just sounds so odd. I don't know, it definitely gave me super thick skin, which is important in really any industry. And yeah, it just taught me a lot about this business, how it works, how the world works. It was a crazy experience to have at such a young age. My freshman year of college was very interesting. So I actually didn't start in the fall. I started in the spring, so I took the fall off, and then we got sent home in March. So yes, right as I got to that point where I knew everyone, it was time to go home, which was a big bummer, but you know, there is this year. No matter that it's unusual circumstances, you can always make the best of it if you want to. Favorite books I've read this year. One of my favorite books I've read recently is called The Alice Network. It's by Kate Quinn, and it takes place in both World War I and World War II. One of the point of views is about like a spy network of women, which is so cool and really inspiring. It was really, really good, so I highly recommend it. If I had to choose, would I live by the beach or in the mountains? That is why I live in California, because you look to your left and there is the beach, and you look to your right and there's the mountains. But if I had to choose, I'm inclined to say the mountains. That is a very good question. My parents have continued to like push me and encourage me and support me whenever I'm like feeling like not as motivated or just kind of like down. Ever since I was a little girl, I've always had this feeling that I was just gonna be in this industry, which sounds kind of weird, but I've just always kind of known that the entertainment industry is like where I was meant to be. That probably sounds really cheesy. So Pinterest is my favorite thing in the entire world. So I was definitely looking at like dorm inspiration on there before I started picking out all of my stuff for college. But once I started picking my stuff, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna be by the beach. So I want something like breezy and fresh and just kind of like match the chill vibe of school. And I love pink. And so I wanted to do like pink and white because I thought that was pretty like airy and fresh, you know? And then the rest of it was kind of just stuff I needed. So like all of it was just stuff I needed for my dorm, but like my pictures are just, the pictures that I had hanging in my dorm were just pictures that, of Malibu, like the beach that photographers had taken. So I just bought and hung those. But a lot of it was just Malibu itself. I was just like trying to go off the vibe of the school and the area. Was that like, did I only have as much time as the questions? Was I supposed to finish by then? I am failing for spectacularly then. You guys, this is just a, this is just a mess. Ah, oh no, oh, they're sliding. Oh no. Okay, you know what? Arts and crafts is not my forte. I gave it my best shot. This did not turn out how I hoped, and I don't want them to keep sliding, so we're just gonna go like that. But it was still very fun. Thank you for joining me, and be sure to subscribe to House Beautiful so you can get actual instructions for your crafts and all of your DIYs. And don't forget to check out my Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, all that fun stuff. Just Chloe Lukasiak. I'll see you later. Bye.